Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, get into the TA. All right, guys. So we did end up seeing these bearish divergences play out today on the hourly and the 15-minute time frame here. We're going to kick things off with QQQ. And I am just going to say, I think these have played out. You now have a triple bearish or a triple bullish divergence going on over here on the 15-minute RSI. And then you did see this triple bearish divergence. It resolved itself. All right. All these divergences, they're now gone. All right. You've reset the RSI and you're in this bullish consolidation pattern. And I do think you are probably going to be breaking up and, having a little bounce from here. All right, we're going to try and keep this video under 10 minutes, guys. We're going to go as quick as possible because it is getting a little later at night. So we're going to run through it. Okay. You did stall out here at the 0.786 fib. You got a bearish engulfing candlestick. All right, guys. So support over here on QQQ, it's going to be 473.82, 471.65, and 467.94 if things get pretty crazy. Volatility really continues to pick up tomorrow. That's that. Resistance 475.55, 478.55, 480.14. All right, so I'm personally going to be looking for some upside. We're talking about into Jackson Hole, into Friday, consolidation or a pullback because of what we're seeing. People wanted to hate in the comments yesterday. That's fine. You deleted your comments. That is fine. That's fine by me. That's that. I'm just going to stop responding to the haters because, at the end of the day, probably people who don't know what they're talking about anyway, and I don't know if there's no reason to try and justify anything to them. The work will speak for itself. It's that bearish engulfing candlestick, increasing volume. I have to assume, guys, hey, all right, bears are going to try and have their weight tomorrow. I'm going to try and bring you lower. So you have the support, but I can also point out, guys, I'm bullish on this event. I'm bullish. I was bullish going into this. I got within like $2 of all-time highs. Why is it going to do that and then pull back and not take out all-time highs? Like, it's coming. Whether we pull back a little deeper or not, it's irrelevant. We're going back to all-time highs over there in SPY, and QQ got so close over here. So if SPY pushes back up there, and SPY was $2 of, within all-time highs before when QQ was right here. Well, if SPY then goes to all-time highs, QQ is going to break above this 0.786 fib at 486.40. And from that point, it's going to all-time highs. And that would be 503.52. So that's what I'm really looking for in the end. Jackson Hole's a big event tomorrow. That is the market catalyst that's going to be moving things. And that's really all I got to say on that. Move on over here to SPY. All right, we have kind of the same little thing going on here. We have this little downtrend we could be paying attention to here on the 15-minute time frame. You kind of do have a wedging pattern going on here as well. So same picture as QQQ. Got this big volume spike. Notice how this is, a bigger one over the last time you got like one relative to that. All right, comparative to that, you did have a, decent spike following that move over there. Hey, I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but you do also have the same bullish divergence here as it came down to support. All right, so that should be, noted there. This on the 15-minute time frame. Same thing as QQ. You had the triple bearish divergence going on there on the 15-minute and then also the hourly time frame. All right, so, this thing was probably going to pull back at some point. People want to say, stop making blatant predictions. People are losing money. I, beg to differ. I'm going to be completely honest. All right. We've kind of, nailed things. I know, I was a little early to, start calling bottom when this thing started tanking. But at the same time, I knew a face ripper rally was setting up. We had everything setting up across the board. And, we've been pretty spot on with day-to-day price action on this channel. Just because some, haters want to come out because they think the thing's going to keep just rocketing when I call for a pullback, you can just eat your words, and that's that. They're not blatant predictions. It's just, what happens when the charts do certain things. I present data, then I interpret that data for all of us. And that's kind of what I do here on this channel. If you don't like it, it's just not for you. That's fine. I can't please everyone. And, if I do please you, please, leave a like. If you're unsatisfied with the channel, I'm not really going to listen to anything you say. If, I look and you haven't even liked any of the videos, why would I listen to someone like that? Like, you're not the viewer. You're not my target audience. It's just simple as that. I can't please everyone. But guys, we do have this downtrend here. Okay, we were bullish on this pullback. We were saying it's probably going to be pulling back or consolidating, but we're bullish on that pullback if it comes. You got, 554.87 support here holding today. Right there at the bottom of the day, you have the 15-minute bullish divergence, and then you do have that bullish falling wedge going on there. You did hit it with the break and retest off of our 559.62 level there. And, guys, it's kind of picture perfect. We had a really clean price action today going on. All right. It's not always going to be picture perfect, but this is really clean. All right. You got really close. And, I would say we got some good reactions there off these levels. Things are setting up really clean. All right. You broke down from this uptrend. Okay. You now are setting up with a fresh downtrend and a bullish, looking, kind of pattern here, bullish structure. You got this ugly double bottom. No, we're not even going to call it ugly. This is kind of just a double bottom going on over here. We're going to take it, bottom to top there, $2.30. Break above the neckline there. Neckline's going to be right there at 557.29. Break above there. All right. You're probably, you're coming up to 559.62. So we're going to say break above 557.29. You're coming up to 559.62. So, I'll set an alert right here. If you are, doing that, I'm just going to put it right there. You get it right there. You're probably making that move right there. That's that. Support is 554.87, 551.70, 547.91. Resistance, we're going to say 557.29, 559.62, 562.10. All right. 565 is there, but again, don't expect any wild moves tomorrow. It could happen. All right. Spot could definitely push new all-time highs, and QQ pushes up to its, maybe it could get up there back to the 0.786 pip. But, don't be just expecting these things. We know volatility's coming, but in reality, we don't know which way it's going to go. But, guys, I do think that is going to bring the next directional move. And, I'll be vocal about my opinions because that's what I'm going to do. All right, that's that. IWM, guys, we got this going on over here. Bearish engulfing candlestick. 212.25 support, 209.77 under that, 215.85 is resistance. As you can see right here, this is where sellers stepped in, this is where buyers are stepping in, 217.72 above that. DIA, all right, above the 0.786 fib, you're probably coming up to 413.86, taking out that all-time high and making a new one. All right, so that's ultimately where I think we're heading, 412.01 and then 413.86 are your resistances. Okay, well, 409.32 now as well. Support 407.37, 405.63, 401. That's what I'd be paying attention to. All right. Now, Mr. VIX, guys, it did start heating up here. I want to just point out you got under here. You're testing it. Okay. You have a lot of these occurrences where you're going to dance around it. You get under it. You test it. Under it, test it. Okay. A lot of these times it happens. And that's just that. I do think it's going to continue falling down, though. Just going to put it out there. I think we're probably doing something like that before you start going down. All right. At the end of the day, we have Jackson Hole tomorrow, and that's that. That's going to be determining where we go. All right, guys. So we're going to speed run through everything real quick here. SMH, guys, really, rejection from the golden pocket, rejection from your supply zone. We've been paying attention to 250.85, 255.92. Bearish engulfing candlestick, increasing volume, 239.14. That's your support. All right, underneath there, 230.05. That's that. Honestly, that doesn't look too good. I'm going to be honest on that one. NVIDIA also doesn't look the best. That's like the third rejection. You had this rejection on that day, and then this rejection from our 0.786 fib at 130. You need to get above there, and you really just kept rejecting there at the perfect spot for the bears to step in. With earnings right around the corner, I do think this thing's going all-time highs, but, we'll see how, tomorrow goes, guys. Jackson Hole. Avgo, another bearish engulfing candlestick. This is why we use the golden pocket here on this channel, guys. This, added to your tool chest of, technicals is going to serve you right. Golden pockets, 0.786 rejection, bearish engulfing candlestick, increasing volume, probably coming down. All right, AMD, same look, guys. Rejection off the golden pocket. Now you got the bearish engulfing candlestick, got under 153.64. Now next spot, 148.78. Okay. SMCI is probably the best looking one, still just consolidating in this. Still, it opens the door to go either way, whereas the other ones are kind of just looking butt ugly. One really hasn't rallied. Wait for the breakout from this little range. Wait for a break above 636.98 or a breakdown under 595.28. That's that. TSM, guys, same look. Golden pocket rejection, MU. All right, started actually breaking down underneath that range today. Okay, resistance is going to be 105.72 and then 109.47. But honestly, it started breaking down throughout this week long range here. Probably heading down to 102.17. All right, underneath there, 97.69. Arm. All right, just rejected our zone. You got to wait to see which way this is going to break. If it breaks above 135.41, you watch 145. If it breaks under 125.98, you watch 118.50. QCOM, I'll start breaking down, all right, underneath 170.61, which was the bottom of that little range you had. Again, week-long range. You have 165.89. All right, now let's go over the big boys real quick. Apple, another 0.786 fib. Rejection. All right, guys, so we could get a pullback. But, guys, remember, we are bullish on this pullback. That is that. Doesn't really matter what happens here. Microsoft, same thing. All right, you didn't quite get up to the zone that we were paying attention to. Maybe we got to adjust some things around. But you did start breaking down over here, and that is not the best look. Amazon, you started doing the same thing, started breaking down, didn't quite get up to the zone we were paying attention to, but you did reject 181.22 resistance. All right, so big fat bearish engulfing candlestick off of low volume is back testing 9. That is another thing I want to just point out, a common theme across the board. Back above this 9 EMA. On the daily time frame, we always kind of come back and test it, and you're not always going to hold it perfectly. But if you dance around a little and then launch up into September, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, we very well could consolidate here. All right, Jacksonville gives us a pump up here. Okay, maybe you consolidate for another day or two, and then and then you go up. I don't know. Okay, but it wouldn't be the worst look, is what I'm saying. You have the daily 9 over here, and we got back above it, and that's kind of all is waiting there on. Even over here, you got dead cat bounce when you tested it. So I do assume we are going to get buyers here for a higher low, and then we're going to have to see what happens. Mainly over here on QQ, we got to see if it breaks this 0.78 fib. Honestly, Nvidia is going to be a big tell. All right, if it could break above 130, that's your tell that the market's probably going to be doing some big boy stuff. Okay, coming over here to Goog, guys. This is a little butthead over here. Look at that guy. It is starting to break down underneath where I thought it would be holding, but 163.08, that is the next level that we're paying attention to. That is going to line with that golden pocket. As long as it can hold above 159, I do think it is on its way up here to this zone. I think it's going to take out this high right here and then make a decently higher high there. Last higher high went $3.60 higher. That would be move up to like right here 174. So I'll take that. We'll see. All right, Meta over here, you did get a new all-time high, and then you did reject. So this is what I was saying, right? You're still getting sellers up here. You're not getting people who are willing to buy up here. You just get people who are willing to sell. So you got to switch that narrative. There has to be something to bring in, buyers into that stock. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. This was like a clear as day thing. Can't believe that. Tesla over here, guys, you did start breaking down in a big way. You're at 210.66 already. All right, you broke right through my 214.71 level. Okay, you see the arrow. This was I drew this when we were over here. Either going to go up and test this, or it's going to pull back, find a higher low either here, or it's going to be down here. Then you go along your way. If you take a golden pocket from there to there, it aligns with down here 270. So I hope that's not the case, but it is what it is. All right. If you see these things, I told you guys the other, over the past few days, if you see the pullback, it's just going to be a buying opportunity because SPY got so close to all-time highs. Why are we not going to go to all-time highs? It makes no sense. Just look at this chart. Look at this chart. Would show me over here anywhere where you get that close, even if you pull back. All right. Like where you get this close and then you don't take it out. Like it just doesn't happen. It does not happen. There's not a time. Okay? Just show me it. Show me. Go point it out on the chart. We ain't got it. Where you have a whole ass pullback, like a 10%, not 10%, whatever we got though. Gruesome. Yeah, 10% pullback. All right? Just show me it on the chart where you get that and then go this close to all-time highs right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, right here. 10% pullback. You got within $5 and then you pull back. You pull back quite a bit there. All right. Hey, it's possible. This is possible. It is, but at the end of the day, you're going to be up here. That's 30 days, though. I don't think that scenario is going to play out. I don't think it would go like that. But, you know, I guess it is possible. It has happened where you have a gruesome another pullback, and then that breakout, that is where you make the money. That is the double bottom breakout here. And from that point, you know, that was $30. You could ride, you know, have a happily ever after time up there. Moving over here to Bitcoin. All right, we're going to close it out with Bitcoin and Bitcoin stocks, guys. You did get your breakout. You're just consolidating here. I do have to assume you're probably going to be breaking up from this. That is that. The weekly chart is no joke. You got coins setting up here, downtrend. Wait for the downtrend break. I got my alert set. I'll let us know when it happens. Mara, all right, you already did break your downtrend here. I don't think the party's over here. Pullback or not, this thing is going higher. CLSK really didn't break out. I thought you were going to have that breakout. But we will see how this one plays out over the coming days. These things are definitely ready to move. And, you know, you just need probably a Jackson Hole tomorrow to not just, you know, crap the bed. Over here, Mester, all right, MSTR, 142.16 is that level. If you could break above there, 150.17, and then this golden pocket up here, 159.25. Those are levels that you would be paying attention to if you could break above here. All right, support on this chart. We're gonna put it right there, 129.22. Underneath there, you watch 120.23. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, with that being said, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys did find this useful. I know we didn't leave it under 10 minutes, but we did get under 20 minutes, 16-minute video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I enjoyed these videos, making them with you guys. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.